Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. Thanks for stopping by and watching our previous video. The following is a list of the best psychological anime part 2 you can watch in your leisure time. But before we get started, be sure to hit the like button and ring the notification bell for more videos. So let's get started. Number 10 is Welcome to the NHK. Welcome to the NHK is an anime adapted from a Japanese light novel written by Tatsuhiko Takimoto, which began publishing by Kadokawa Shoten in 2002. The novel analyzes profusely the hikikomori phenomenon, which is relatively widespread in Japan. The story revolves around a 22-year-old hikikomori, an asocial recluse who gets aid from a strange girl who seems to know a lot about him, despite never having met him before. Common themes throughout the story deal with depression, anxiety, isolation, existential dread, and the hardships of life and how people must deal with them in their own way. It was adapted into a manga series, also written by Takimoto, with art by Kenji Oiwa. Although the main theme is related to the hikikomori phenomenon, the plot also explores various other Japanese subcultures related to society, especially in urban communities such as otaku, lolicon, and the fact of suicide on the internet. The story revolves around the lives of several young adults all living in or around the city of Tokyo. Tatsuhiro Sato is a university dropout entering his 4th year of unemployment. He leads a reclusive life as a hikikomori. One day, he meets Misaki Nakahara, a mysterious girl who claims to be able to cure Tatsuhiro of his hikikomori ways. Number 9 is Alice in Borderland. Alice in Borderland is an anime adapted from suspense manga series written and illustrated by Haru Azo and began serialization in Shonen Sunday's Togakukan magazine in 2010 to 2015 and later moved to Weekly Shonen Sunday. The story is started with a trio of high school students who are bored with their current lives. Arisu, Karube, and Chota are doing a fireworks celebration and they wish they could live in a different world which would be more exciting for them. As such, their wishes were granted, and the three was transported into a seemingly post-apocalyptic-like parallel world. They find themselves in a barren city like a desert. Instead of being confused, they are happy and feeling alive. Unbeknownst to them, this is a world where the setting of the place to play deadly games. Along with his friends, Arisu slowly enters a mysterious area known as Borderland, a familiar place where every game lives. Number 8 is Tatami Galaxy. Tatami Galaxy is an anime adapted from a 2004 Japanese campus novel written by Tomihiko Morimi and published by Ota Publishing. The novel was adapted into an 11-episode anime television series by Madhouse directed by Masaki Yuasa, which aired on Fuji Television's late-night Noi Termina programming block from April to July 2010. The story follows an unnamed third-year student at Kyoto University, using parallel universes as a plot device to explore how his life would have differed had he joined a particular campus club, also called a circle. Watashi assumes the college period will go his way, beaming in rose color where he becomes the main character in his love story with a long unraveled black-haired girl. 11 episodes of the Tatami Galaxy attempt to uncover what Watashi should do to achieve his dream. The anime plots a story on every eventuality, which is the root of life, with the varied choices that the main character takes. Number 7 is Puella Magi Magica Magica. Since released, Puella Magi Magica Magica is one of the unique Mahou Shoujo themed anime or a wizard girl. It was different with other Mahou Shoujo series in general, which always are told happily and full of jokes. But in this anime series, you'll be brought into a camp that determines the life and death of each character. Puella Magi Magica Magica, commonly known as Magica Magica, is a 2011 Japanese anime television series released in winter 2011 with a total of 12 episodes. The story follows a group of middle school girls, led by protagonist Madoka Kaname, who make supernatural contracts to become magical girls, or Mahou Shoujo. In battling surreal enemies known as witches, they learn of the anguish and peril associated with their new roles. Besides, a video game for the PlayStation Portable was released in March 2012, and another for PlayStation Vita was released in December 2013. Number 6 is Psycho-Pass. Psycho-Pass tells of a time where technology has been able to read the psyche, mentality, and human personality. It's a Japanese cyberpunk psychological thriller anime television series produced by Production IG, which premiered on fall 2012 with a total of 22 episodes, and the second season was aired in fall 2014 with a total of 11 episodes. All of the stories take place in an authoritarian future dystopia, where omnipresent public censors continuously scan the mental states of every passing citizen in order to determine their criminal propensity using the civil system, a powerful biomechanical computer network which endlessly measures the biometrics of Japanese citizens' brains and mentalities using a cymatic scan. The resulting assessment is called a Psycho-Pass. The story follows the journey of Akane Tsunemori, a rookie inspector within Unit 1 aka Division 1 of the Ministry of Welfare Public Safety Bureau's Criminal Investigation Department. His job is to hunt down people who have a high crime coefficient. Number 5 is Happy Sugar Life. Happy Sugar Life is an anime adapted from a Japanese psychological thriller manga series written and illustrated by Tomiyuki Kagisora. It was serialized in Square Enix shonen manga magazine Gangan Joku from 2015 to 2019. Even though at first glance this anime is full of cute girls, those of you who watch it will soon know that the story content of this anime is deeper than we think. The series is centered on high school girl Sato Matsusaka, who befriends a mysterious little girl named Shio and immediately becomes highly attached to her. After finding Shio, who was abandoned by her mother, they both agree to live together in Sato's apartment. Sato is basically a beautiful high school girl who has a permissive reputation with men. One day, she met Shio that made her fall in love and become a psycho. Despite her normal girl-worthy appearance, Sato would be willing to do anything to protect Shio, even with brutal actions to maintain the relationship. Number 4 is Kakegurui. Kakegurui is a Japanese anime series adapted from a manga with the same title written by Homura Kawamoto and illustrated by Teru Nomura. In summer 2017, it began airing with a total of 12 episodes animated by MAPPA Studio. 2 years later, the anime series received its sequel that aired in winter 2019 for a total of 19 episodes, with the same rules and stuff as the first season. Taking plot at Hyako Private Academy, where to lead the students for achieving their goals in the future, the school educates their students with a gambling system that spreads out almost every corner of the school, as there are so many students who come from wealthy families in the world. This academy has its own uniqueness which differs from the other academies. During the day, there are students like ordinary schools, educating their students in various subjects such as history, language, and the like. However, during the night, the school turns into a gambling place. The story will center on a transfer girl named Yumeko Jabami, who is a beautiful and ordinary-looking transfer student. However, in reality, she's a gambler who doesn't care about winning or losing. She just wants to experience the thrill of betting that puts her pride at stake. Number 3 is Kaguya-sama Love is War. Kaguya-sama Love is War is an anime adapted from a Japanese romantic comedy manga series by Aka Akasaka. It began realization in Shueisha Seinen manga magazine Miracle Jump in May 2015 and was transferred to Weekly Young Jump in March 2016. A 12-episode anime television series adaptation by A1 Pictures aired in Japan in 2019 and 2020. Set in the senior high school division of Suijin Academy, the student council president and vice president, Miyuki Shirogane and Kaguya Shinomiya appear to be the perfect couple. Kaguya is the daughter of a wealthy conglomerate family, and Miyuki is the top student at the school and well-known across the prefecture. Although they like each other, they are too proud to confess their love, coming up with many schemes to make the other confess. With their pride as other students on the line, Miyuki and Kaguya embark on a quest to do whatever is necessary to get the confession out of the other. Number 2 is Echo Proxy. Echo Proxy is a Japanese cyberpunk anime television series produced by Man Globe, which premiered on winter 2006 with a total of 23 episodes. It's set in a post-apocalyptic utopian future where humans and auto-drive androids coexist peacefully until a virus gives the androids self-awareness, causing them to commit a series of murders. Inspector Real Mayer is assigned to investigate, discovering a more complicated plot behind it that involves a humanoid species known as Proxy, who are the subject of secret government experiments. Number 1 is Paranoia Agent. Paranoia Agent is a Japanese anime television series created by director Satoshi Kon and produced by Madhouse. It's about the social phenomenon in Musashino, Tokyo, caused by a juvenile serial assailant named Lil Slugger. The plot relies on a large cast of people affected in some way by the phenomenon. Usually Lil Slugger's victims are the detectives assigned to apprehend him. 2 police detectives, Keiichi Ikari and Mitsuhiro Miniwa, are assigned to the case. The terror is constant and the victims are few. The 2 detectives realize that this terror case is an irregular terror case and various impressions and psychological effects accompany them as they investigate the veracity of the case. As such character becomes the focus of the story, details about their secret lives and the truth about Lil Slugger are slowly revealed. Well, that's all the best psychological anime part 2. Do you have any favorite ones on the list? If you do, let us know in the comment section below. Be sure to hit the like button and share this video as much as you can to your friends if you really enjoyed this. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time.